What is going on, guys? Bingo here, and today I am going to show you how to make custom Yu-Gi-Oh tokens. So this is something you might see going around at events, or somebody takes out their deck box and they just use these for their scapegoat tokens or their hornet drone tokens, and you've always wanted to know, how do you do that? Well, that's what I'm here to show you. So the goal is to take a regular old token like this and turn it into a token with custom card art. So there's a few ground rules that you have to know, and that is the first thing is you cannot do this with common cards or ultimate rare cards. And that is because obviously common cards are printed directly onto the cardboard, so you can't strip it away from the cardboard itself. And then ultimate rares, the way the foiling is done, it's actually indented into the card, and you can't strip it away because you'll just ruin the entire card. You can do this with super rares, secret rares, and ultra rares. So with that out of the way, let's get right into what you're going to need today. So the only things you're going to need are your tokens. These can be foil tokens, these can be regular like structure deck tokens that aren't holographic, but I recommend using the ultra rare ones because they make your token a little bit more fancy because it's foil on the top. And then besides that, all you need is a card you want to turn into a token. So we're going to do Dark Armed Dragon as an example, and Lightsworn Sanctuary just because I enjoy the card art. Alright guys, so with that being said, let's cut to the next step. Alright guys, for this next part of the video, the only thing you need is like a baking container, a pan, something you can fill up with water. Go ahead and fill that up with water, and then you just need your cards. And I know it sounds really strange when you're dealing with trading cards, but just submerge them in water and let them sit anywhere from 15 minutes to 6 days. It really doesn't matter. They're not going to get ruined. They're just going to soften up, get that cardboard off, and they're going to curl up, and we'll be able to peel the foiling away from the card without ruining the image. So let it do that, and I'll see you guys in the next step. Alright, so your card looks like this. It's pretty simple, but right after you take it out of the water, you want to get as close to the foiling as possible and then just peel away as much of the backing as you can. It's going to tear, it's going to be like this, but the longer it's in the water, the easier it tears off. But just get all of the cardboard off, and then you can proceed to the next step. This is as good as it's going to get with the backing, so all you do is you turn your faucet on to about there. It should be like warm water, and then all you have to do is put it under the water and just rub your fingers across the paper to get any of the paper remnants. So you basically should strip it down to as close to the foiling as possible. So I'm just going to work this one spot of the image till I can show you what it should look like. So you see how after I rub enough, you can actually see the foiling itself. So you want to do this to over the entire card where the image is. So I'm just going to finish these two cards, and then I'll cut to the next step. Alright, for this next part of the video, the things you're going to need are your tokens that you've stripped the backing off of, which should look something like this, your custom tokens, a pair of scissors, and a glue stick. So the first thing you have to do is cut the border around the actual card. So we're on the last step, and now that we've horribly cut out our card images, the last thing we have to do is just glue them onto the token itself. So make sure you have a glue stick that it just comes off pretty easily. Like this one isn't very good because, I don't know, I got it at the dollar store and it doesn't spread very well. I also don't recommend doing this on a surface that you like because you'll probably run off of the picture because you need to get glue on all of the corners. This mat is whatever to me, it's just a pre-order mat. So just make sure you get it thoroughly and evenly, because if you don't, your image isn't going to sit smooth and it's just going to not look very good. I got one of the pieces of trimming on there. Alright, so this Dark Arm Dragon image is glued up pretty good, and all you have to do is evenly place it over the border of the token and let it rest. So this always takes me a few tries. There's the first Dark Arm Dragon token, and I'll do Lightsworn Sanctuary. Alright guys, so that was how to make custom Yu-Gi-Oh tokens. Now there's a few things I want to note. If you take more time on it, they look better, so make sure when you're spreading the glue, you actually don't clump it up, because then you'll get cards that look like the ones I was doing for the video. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but they're not really set that well. They're not really a smooth surface, but the ones I was taking a lot more time on was something like this, where it looks really nice. It looks almost like it's the original card image. So another thing is I wanted to show is Link Monsters. Obviously they have their arrows, which makes it a little bit weird, but it still makes a good token, and by far the best rarity to do this with is Secret Rare. Ultra and Super essentially are the same thing, but Secret Rare you get that nice shine and it just looks really nice. So if you guys have any questions, please leave them for me in the comment section below. If not, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for all sorts of Yu-Gi-Oh videos. I'm just doing this for fun, and I will see you guys next time.